Good afternoon, everybody. This is Auntie V, your online chemistry tutor. This afternoon, we'll be talking about atoms, molecules, and ions. Atoms, molecules, and ions. And just like you know, we are going to take them one after the other. Let's start from the atoms. When we talk of an atom is the fundamental particle of an element. Fundamental particle of an element. That is, an element is made up of an atom or atoms. So an atom is the fundamental, the basic particle of an element. And you can still say an atom is the simplest particle of an element and can also retain the chemical properties of the element. Now, we have components of an atom or subatomic particles. This atom that we are talking about is actually made up of some things, some components. Number one is the nucleus. The nucleus. This nucleus contains protons and neutrons. And this proton we are talking about is positively charged, while neutron is a neutral charge, has a neutral charge. Then there is an electron, or let me say electrons, that house the nucleus. That is, electrons surrounds the nucleus, and this electron we are talking about is negatively charged. Is negatively charged. Don't forget, I've made mention of the definition and the components of an atom. Let me briefly show you the structure of an atom. Yes, this is the structure of an atom. You can see here, this is the nucleus, the innermost shell of an atom, and inside the nucleus there is proton that is positively charged, and there is neutron that is neutral, not negatively charged but neutral. And these are the electrons that surrounds the nucleus. The electrons are negatively charged. That's why you are seeing the negative symbols there. So that is the end of an atom. That is that about an atoms. Let's talk about molecules now. Molecules are formed when atoms, either from the same element or from different elements, chemically combined together. When they are chemically bonded together. What do I mean by atoms of the same element? Look at it now. Oxygen and another oxygen. This is oxygen atom and this is another oxygen atom. When the two chemically combine together, you are going to have oxygen molecule. This is atoms of the same element coming together to form a molecule. And when atoms of the same element chemically bonded together to form a molecule, they are known as homoatomic. Don't forget, homoatomic. When atoms of the same element chemically bonded together to form a molecule, they are known as what? Homoatomic molecule. And when I mean atoms of different elements chemically coming together to form a molecule, this is what I mean. Like our hydrogen plus another hydrogen to form hydrogen molecule. Then the molecule is now combining with another oxygen atom to form water, H2O. So this one now is no longer homoatomic but heteroatomic. So a molecule can be formed when atoms of the same element chemically bonded together, and it can also be formed when atoms of different elements chemically bonded together. Now, for some couple of days now, I'll be talking about chemical bonding. What is that chemical bonding? This chemical bonding that we are talking about actually occurs when there is sharing of electrons or transferring of electrons between atoms. So when there is sharing of electrons between atoms or transferring of electrons between atoms to form another compound, be it a molecule or whatever, that is what chemical bonding is all about. Do not forget that. We have many examples of molecules now. You can mention them: water molecule, oxygen molecule, hydrogen molecule, whatever. So that is that about molecules. Don't forget that. Finally, guys, let's talk about ions. What are ions? Ions are charged substances formed through the gaining or losing of electrons. Ions are charged substances formed through losing or gaining of electrons. And we have two types of ions. We have the cations and we have the anions. Let's start from the cations. What are the things you need to know about cations? Number one, cations are positively charged. They are positively charged. They carry positive charge. That's number one thing. And number two is that you need to learn that this cation is formed when there is loss of electron. And it is only melters that undergoes loss of electrons. Don't forget those three things. Cations are positively charged and they are formed through loss of electrons, and it is only metals that can undergo loss of electrons. So if you are joining these three together now, these three key points together now, cations are positive ions that are formed by loss of electrons, and electrons can be lost by metals. Example of cations, I told you it is only metals that can undergo electron loss, that is produce positive ion cations. So we have sodium plus, we have potassium ion, we have calcium ion. What else? We have magnesium ion. If you look at all these examples I've written on the board, they are all what? They are all metal. Now, the second one is anions. And these anions, number one, you need to know that they are what? They are negatively charged. That's number 1 point. Number two is that they are formed through gain of electron. Gaining of electron. That's what I mean. Through gaining of electrons. And it is only non-metals that can gain electrons. Those are the three key points you need to note under anions. So if we are going to combine the three key points together, what is an anion? Anions are negative ions formed by gaining of electron. And electron is gained by non-metals. It is only non-metals that can gain electron. Non-metals cannot lose electron, but they gain what? They gain electrons. Examples of anion, don't forget they are negatively charged. So we have chlorine. What else do we have? We have chlorine. we have fluorine. What else? We have many. We have many of them. We have many anions. We have NO3 minus. We have SO4 2 minus. These are the examples of anions. Guys, this is the end of today's class. Don't forget the topic that we talked about today: atoms, molecules, and ions. I've given you the clear and simple definition and explanation on atoms, on molecules, and on ions. Please, don't forget to share so that other people can benefit from this. Do not forget to like and comment. And I want to thank you for viewing the lessons, for the likes and the comments. I'm still your Auntie B, your online chemistry tutor, your number one online chemistry tutor. Till we meet again, till I come before your screen again, do have a nice time. Bye.